Greetings, YouTube. So, a shop owner in New Delhi has been arrested. What has he been arrested for? Selling sex toys. That's right, selling vibrators and dildos. That is strange to my mind. Now, I can understand restricting the sale to legal adults. Alright, okay, there's an argument there that would be an appropriate kind of restriction. But other than that, why have these archaic laws in place? As a friend of mine said, Victorian England, it seems you left something behind when you left. Why do we have these repressive obscenity laws? Because they aren't about protecting anyone. They're about creating an atmosphere of repression. And within an atmosphere of repression, the ugly things can live. The best thing you can do is bring to light the reality of the world and just deal with it. The reality is that adults have sex, and some adults want to use sex toys when they do it, by themselves or with partners, in groups. Doesn't matter. They're consenting adults. You don't really have any say in what they do, and your laws shouldn't have any say in what they do either. Now, there's an interesting piece in here about the specifics, and I'm using that word very loosely because this definition I'm about to read is even looser. The sale of sex toys is covered by Section 292 of the Indian Penal Code, which defines the terms obscene and provides for punishment for distributing any such objects. Section 292, parentheses 1, defines obscene as, quote, a book, pamphlet, paper, writing, drawing, painting, representation, figure, or any other object shall be deemed to be obscene if it is lascivious or appeals to the purulent interests, unquote. That definition is so wide you could float a tanker through it. The big ones, the oil tankers, yeah, right through that definition. This definition can be used to mean anything. So it's not actually a definition. It's just a rubber stamp for whichever particular officer or judge is involved in the process to decide at that moment if something is or isn't obscene. Well, how about we just stop trying to do that? How about we just let consenting adults do what consenting adults want to do with each other, including purchasing their toys? I mean, there's nothing else that you could be doing in India at the moment. There was no other things you might want to be doing, say, inspecting building codes, maybe teaching adult males not to rape, avoiding corruption, repression of religious or groups, the oppression of LGBTQ minority members. There's nothing you could be doing in India. The only thing you can do is hunt down and arrest people for selling sex toys. Yeah, as my friend said, Victoria England is knocking, and they'd like their laws back.